Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
Hi everyone, I'm Lucy.
Hi, I'm Allison.
This is Banjo Betsy Beckerman. And welcome to Baby Time, a fun, interactive program for parents and caregivers of babies ages 0 to 2, full of ideas for songs, rhymes, baby bounces, stories, activities, and more to do with your baby.
Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, we're fine. Hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, we're fine. Hope that you are too. Welcome to our house for stories, books, and songs. We're glad that you're here. We hope you sing along. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, we're fine. Hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, we're fine. We hope that you are too.
Hi, I have a short little finger play to show you today called Ladybug Fly. And you can do this on your hand and do the motions up on your head, or you can pull baby's arms up and do it on baby's hands, depending on the age of your baby. So if your baby's a little older and they want to copy you, this is great for that, or it's fun to do with a baby sitting in your lap or that you're holding in your arms. So you just go ladybug, ladybug, black and red, on my hand and on my head. Ladybug, ladybug, to and fro, fly up high, dip down low. Ladybug, ladybug, where'd you go? And you could always hide your hands behind your back for that where'd you go part. So let's do that one more time. Ladybug, ladybug, black and red, on my hand and on my head. Ladybug, ladybug, to and fro, way up high and way down low. Ladybug, ladybug, where'd you go? So give it a try with babies of all ages.
Hi everybody. I have a fun little rhyme that you can do with your baby. This is great for the bathtub if you can splash a little bit. It's also fun to do with without, you don't even need visuals. So you can absolutely do it just the rhyme, and it can be used at any time, maybe even as a baby bounce. And it goes like this. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool, splash, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool, splash, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool, splash, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool, splash, where it was nice and cool. Now there's just 1 green speckled frog. 1 green speckled speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. It jumped into the pool, splash, where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. Splash, splash. The end.
Hi, everybody. Today I'm back with a little art project that we can do with babies of any age, although it does work better with babies who are old enough to have started developing their hand muscles. So this is squishy art play, and you'll need a few things for this. You'll need a sheet of thick watercolor paper. You could use thinner paper, but the thickest paper is best and potentially less messy. You'll also need probably a gallon-sized sealable Ziploc bag, and then a tube of paint in any color. You can also use multiple colors if you like. What you want to do is place the watercolor paper inside the sealable Ziploc bag and squirt a small amount of 1 or 2 colors of paint inside. Make sure you seal it really tightly, and then you can give this to baby. You can teach them how to press, squish, and crumple the bag with their hands, and as they do so, the color from the paint will spread across the paper. We can also talk about how squishy it feels in our hands and how the colors spread. And when baby is all finished, we can carefully take the watercolor paper out of the bag, let it dry, and you will have an original piece of artwork from your baby. Try it out, see how it goes, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm going to do a little bounce with you today that we have done before, but I just wanted to show you again because it's a very short and very easy one. And if you have a small baby who's sitting in your lap, it's fun for them to sit facing out or facing you. It can be fun to have them facing you because part of this rhyme, you'll lift them up and then you can see their face. With a very small baby, you can do any of these bounces, just holding them like this and sort of bouncing. It's actually kind of a nice way to soothe them, that rhythmic motion. And then with an older baby, for a rhyme like this, they could be standing up, facing you, but anywhere where you're going up and down, that's a great time for them to squat down, to stand up, even to try practicing jumping. So there's many ways that you can do this. It's just called 1, 2, 3, baby's on my knee. And I will have my panda facing out towards you. So you just go bouncing on your knees. 1, 2, 3, baby's on my knee. Rooster crows, away she goes. And you can go up for that part, or I'll show you another variation, which is just 1, 2, 3, baby's on my knee. Rooster crows, away he goes. And you can fall to the side. Or another thing you could do is you could even dip baby down between your legs if that is something that your baby enjoys. So I just want to give you an example of a short little bounce that you can use a lot of different ways to suit you and your baby.
I have a silly little book to share today. This is a board book called The Noisy Counting Book. We have it in our collection if you want to check it out. And we have used some simple things that you might have at home to create some of the sound effects that are in this book. So if you feel energized and want to do that, you absolutely can. But you can also absolutely make the sound effects with just your mouth or your hands or whatever you have around. But it's a fun counting book and a fun book for learning animals for babies. I'm gonna do the sound effects now just because they're kind of fun. And this is the Noisy Counting Book. Early one morning, a little boy went down to the pond to fish. Everything was quiet and peaceful until one big frog said, "Ga-dunk, ga-dunk, ga-dunk." That was one big frog. Then 2 ducks said, and the frog was still saying, "Ga-dunk, ga-dunk, ga-dunk." We have 2 ducks and 1 big frog. Then 3 birds started to say, and the ducks were still quacking, and the frog was still saying, "Ga-dunk, ga-dunk." Now we have 3 birds and 2 ducks and 1 big frog. Well then, 4 fish started to say, and the birds were still tweeting, and the ducks were quacking, and that frog was still saying, "Ga-dunk, ga-dunk." So now we have 4 fish and 3 birds and 2 ducks and 1 big frog. Well then, 5 crickets started to chirp. And the fish were saying, "Blub, blub, 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 blub." And the birds were chirping. And the ducks were quacking. And that 1 big frog was saying, "Ga-dunk, ga-dunk." So now there are 5 crickets and 4 fish and 3 birds tweeting and 2 ducks quacking and 1 big frog. Well then, the mosquitoes started to buzz. And the crickets were chirping, and the fish were blub, 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 and the birds were tweeting, and the ducks were quacking, and that 1 big frog was still saying, "Ga-dunk, ga-dunk." So now there were 6 mosquitoes buzzing and 5 crickets chirping, 4 fish blub, 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 3 birds tweeting, 2 ducks quacking, and that 1 big frog. And the little boy who had gone down to the pond to fish, he thought to himself, "I am never gonna catch any fish with all this racket." So he shouted, "Quiet!" And everything fell silent. It was peaceful. Until 1 big frog said, "Ga-dunk, ga-dunk, ga-dunk." The end.
bell horses, what's the time of day? 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I say. Bell horses, what's the time of day? Bell horses, what's the time of day? I shake my bells up high, I shake my bells down low. I shake and shake and shake and shake and then I have to stop. Let's try it again. I shake my bells up high, I shake my bells down low. I shake and shake and shake and shake and then I have to stop. One more time. I shake my bells up high, I shake my bells down low. I shake and shake and shake and shake and then I have to stop.
Thanks so much for joining us for Baby Time. Be sure to stay tuned to our AADL.TV YouTube channel for more great programming. See you soon.